It's time for a long video. Whoop! This is episode B of Jackrabbit C D. There's an episode C, but not a D, because we like to be compact, but we hate being a disc. No one likes you, Dad. Hey, Jess. Long time no see. Did you know that some people in Europe really like Jackrabbit, like more than me? They've got to know it's an American invention. They have to know. It's a freaking Looney Tune with a gun. How is it not from America? Get out of here. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Only heroic version. Anyway, where are we dropping, boys? Where are we going? Rainforest. It's the rainforest. So Exoticus, I guess, would be like Africa. This one's going to be more like South America. And this level gave me too much trouble, which accounts for some of the length of the video. Whoops! I figured I went wrong. The monkeys were despawning. These freaking monkeys! And they kept returning to their original positions until I finally killed them. It was annoying. Yeah, so I guess you can say I don't care for this level. Even though there's a hoverboard in there somewhere. In the world, I mean. On this planet. Save the rainforest so they don't look like this. Look how barren that looks right now. Straight from the canopy and into my heart. Bananas are good for that. Potassium, vitamin E, etc. You know, it is weird how, you know, monkeys and such, or rather apes. Apes don't eat meat. No, I mean they can, but they don't. Pandas are similar in this respect. They somehow adapted their diet so that if they get enough protein from the plants combined with what their gut bacteria is doing, they're fine. And especially how the ape works is it has particular bacteria that helps them digest the protein faster, so, you know, that's why they're so much stronger than you are. Monkey facts. Everything's better with monkeys. Fact. Dun, dun, dun. Well, at least I like the music, so okay. But where is Donkey Kong? No, this is definitely supposed to be South America. Okay? Notice the tree. Escante de amigo. Let us rescue my friends. Get some TNT. You know, that's why I like to see them in a rainforest. Explosives left over by the people cutting the trees down. They were going to blow them up and be like, no more trees for you. Oh yeah, so I gave up on that too soon, but you can kill those owls. You just have to shoot a lot of bullets into them. And that's what kind of cost me a lot of time in this level. In fact, you're going to see the only time I ever am about to run out of time. Don't worry, I don't. But it came as a surprise, because I was like, I'm running out of time? Me? I was doing so well. What happened? Stuff happened. You happened. And you weren't there to see and experience the Transformers play Jazz Jackrabbit featuring Jazz, that one guy who's also named Jazz. They call him Jazz Sour Cream and Onion. Jazz Green Eggs and Ham Rabbits. I don't know what's so special about them being green, by the way. The eggs and ham is, because eggs and ham is just fine. But why do they need to be green? No reason, just food coloring. Rainforest 2! Like these rocks that spit up from here. Makes me think there's some volcanoes that someone's sacrificing to somebody, to the volcano god. And now I have pain for thousands of years. The other thing owls do is while they're spinning their heads like 360 degrees, it kind of moves you along like a conveyor belt a little bit if you're standing in front of them, because they're trying to spin you. Which could be inconvenient, which is why you're allowed to kill them. Curse you, rainforest owl. looks more like a snow owl / barn owl. Yeah, sure. Or you know what? Oh, you know what? They have red eyes. They're the rare albino owl. This is a force to be reckoned with. It does not attack directly, but indirectly causes you to end your game a little too soon. Spin round, round. It's time to spin. Whoop, spin the wheel, baby. Commence the jiggling. Everybody likes to jiggle. Yeah. Hey, it's me, Happy Time Egg. What's wrong? Don't you want to jiggle? No. Oh, come on, commence the jiggling. No. I want to get up there. I want to get the shields. That monkey was about to fall on me in a timely fashion. Yeah, this whole situation with the monkeys are just falling down from above. That screwed me up. Way more than it should have. Monkeys. Gotta get your monkeys down from the trees. Get one monkey or two, or 3 monkeys or 4. 1 owl for me, 1 owl for you, 1 owl for all of us too. Yes, you did it. You did it for me. Then you put your money where your mouth is and you tell them what it's not for. For you, for me, for them, for those. That's who you want, those bananas. You know, I just realized there's a monkey-like level in Jackrabbit 2, so maybe that was referring to this! Clearly. It's pretty fun, too. Actually, yeah. Get your ass out of here, Mr. Monkey Man. Monkey Man! Wah-ha-ha-ha! Yeah, I know, Mini Mario. It's really funny. What the? Do. Excuse me a second, bros. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway. Yeah, something up with my cat. That's all. You're just reminding me that, I guess at some point my cat got sick and his vocal cords haven't been the same. Or, no, actually, you know what? I don't think that was it. I think he just meowed too hard one day and he went hoarse. But now it sounds really bad and I gotta see what I can do about that. I'm sure there's something I can do. You know, I don't want to screw him up. You know? It's your boy, you know. You can't be messing with your boy. Don't mess with my boy. Yeah. If anyone messes with that cat, be like, you get another thing coming. Only I get to mess with my cat, not you. Who wants an extra life? What? Not you. You! And you. And then you get up into the trees. The trees are the ones that you pay with monetary fees. I wonder if people pay taxes in other parts of the world. I guess it depends on their government, right? Yes, of course. Here in America, plenty of us are like, no, I don't want taxes. And it's just like, I think they missed the other part where it was without representation, so maybe they feel they're not being represented. Don't know. Hey, whatever. We're in America. We always take things overboard, especially when they're reasonable positions, which somehow should be able to take overboard. But we find a way. We put the logical extremes to the test. Shooting the owls. Those owls are gonna make me lose my lunch. Spinning round and round where nobody goes. I don't even want to know where I am. Except in pain. Especially pain because there wasn't a checkpoint! That's why this took so long. There's no freaking checkpoint in this particular level. Why? Ugh. There's another reason, but... Bad, I just can't help but wonder if I'm just having a real bad time. That's what I want to know when you tell the owls they won't fly. Instead, they spin around. I guess they did enough flying in Super Mario Land 2. Once again, more of these past, present references. Indeed. No points for you, Jack. Although now I wonder if you save the game and load it, does it keep the score? Because if it does, that seems like it'd be advantageous. So perhaps some other time. Not like I need to do it. I do not need to go rescue my pain from your pain, from the Amazon to the what other shopping websites do you use? Oh no! If only they didn't control the server market. Some Lex Luthor crap right there. I can't believe it. All the effort I took to take 4 shields took away 2 points of health. And it's hard enough to heal in this level without you monkey jerks. I got enough problems with the spikes. No way. Garon commands you to pass the rainforest. You understand? Or you'll never get to, what was it? Kovotor? I forgot what the Klingon afterlife is called, but whatever. That's why I'm not Klingon, because I don't know those things. But why don't we just make the Klingon language like standard galactic alphabet language where it's just English letters but used in different contexts? Why do we do that? Why did we do it? I did like the explanation to explain, the effects of the others. Be like, there's a reason why they all look so human-like. It's because of our predecessors who made all of you. It's like, oh, so we're all like distant cousins? Yes. That makes our makeup make totally sense, and we're totally not really all humans. Wow. I can't believe remembering all these details of Star Trek episodes. How does he do it? That's a good question. Good question. Hey, you know what the hoverboard looks like? Notice its green, yellow, red pattern. Maybe you can tell me what that looks like. It certainly looks like something. I feel like I should know what that is, and yet I don't. Gonna tell you what's up as long as you stop getting hurt. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to get off my hoverboard at some point? I don't remember the springboard being able to be accessible like that. Ooh. Yay, fixed! I was able to do that trick I wanted to do. Excellent. Now I don't have to worry about it. You're going to go up there, and you are not. I'm protected by the gods of the 4 orange gems. Yes, the emeralds give me power. All the emeralds and gems. Pumpkin Hill. That's an idea for a Jackrabbit level. Make it Halloween themed. Oh wait, I think something like that exists. Shh. Don't tell anybody. That's giving it away. Alright, I'll tell you. It has to do with the secret files of Jackrabbit 2. There's Easter levels, Halloween levels, and some other one, I think. And I don't know what that other one's based on. It's just there, in the secret files, right? I'll see what I can do to get, before I do another Jackrabbit 2 run, I'll see what I can do about a Jackrabbit 2 Plus. Because something that happens when I play Jackrabbit 2 a lot is, all the old glitches I remember there are still there. And then that also includes crashing the game. So I hope you don't blame me for doing that, because it's not really quite a source port, but I do need those bugs spruced out. But my only issue with using that is I don't know how much it accounts for the secret files, so I have to make sure it's right. Not to mention it uses the Christmas Chronicles, so if you can use all those things in there, yeah, okay. Maybe I ask somebody. I mean, there's a dedicated Jackrabbit community, right? They'll tell me, right? This game counts as a cult classic, by the way. You know what other game counts as a cult classic for DOS that I really need to get into? So that the Blood is a cult game. I mean, not just because there's cultists in it. I mean, it's a cult classic, but the thing about that is, I may have said this already, but there's a lot of people in that community that are very dedicated about being informative and creative, so, you know, I could just be like, hey, what's up? I can cover some blood, give me some blood. And it's like, yeah, I'll give you some blood. Be like, thanks. Oh, is this, There's woods on the mountains, and I like it. Where's this planet? Can I live here? It's like a permanent autumn world or something. Except the leaves don't fall because they're all non-deciduous. Decidedly non-deciduous. Deciduous! Can't you words today, son? No. I cannot into words. For I must. He couldn't not even finish that sentence. No, I guess. Oh boy. Oh, okay, I get the theme of this bonus level. You're trying to exit me at every given opportunity this time. You have had it with my crap. Indeed. Perhaps I've had it with your crap first, though. Especially with these green thingies that are, like, speeding me up, possibly? I don't know what they're doing. They're messing me up, though. Oof. Better watch where you're going before they make you exit again. I'd always give more gems than is necessary, though. I'd never figured that one out. But I guess it helps it helps with the frustration when they give you more than you need. Kind of like how jigsaw puzzles have multiple pieces for certain things. Because they know you'll lose them. Stop losing the puzzle pieces. Bad jigsaw puzzle, man. Bad.
Stonar! Hey, dudes. Welcome to Stonar. I'll be your host. Stanley with the Q.
So it's a stone planet with stone ruins. What more could you ask for? Well, there's a secret level somewhere in Stonar, so we gotta get over there. Stonar, cause I'm gonna get stone armor there, though. Probably a leftover relic from Mega Man X. The Mega Manx is just a really fat Manx cat. Now you know. Oh yeah, there's a way to deal with these spikes better. Wait until I figure it out. Okay, don't wait. There's invulnerability around. It's really good for this part. Because this is screwing me up in a stupid way. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You can just fall back down here and now you have to risk your feet on those spikes again. Oh god. I don't know why this keeps happening. Ba-doop-a-doop. At least I got some vegetable. Ugh. Maybe it's like... I mean, you could say Stone Age. But I'm feeling more Bronze Age vibes from this level. Set. So, okay. And he's disintegrated into nothingness. Good thing I wasn't bleeding. Nothing says family friendly like instead of bleeding you actually lose your entire life essence at once. Ironically more horrifying. It reminds me of another episode of Star Trek. I think I might have mentioned this one, where it's just like, you know, it's the one at, they go to war. Maybe I didn't mention this one yet. But it's not that they go to war, they go to the planet, they go to, like, a planet that's involved in a war. And the two sides just, you know, their fates are decided by an algorithm that makes the war as clean as possible, so when they do the game of war, then the ones that are losing are just ordered to go to these certain places where they just get killed very cleanly. And so, because of how neat and tidy it is, there's actually more deaths in that war than they ever thought possible. And so, you know, there's another case of Kirk's like, I'm gonna break this computer god again. How many computer gods do I have to break to make it known that computer gods suck? Anyway, he does this. He does this, right? And so now they're all horrified. They're like, oh no, now we're going to have to commit to an actual war. Well, how about... You're supposed to know war is horrible. That's why you're not supposed to do it. Instead of making it look presentable. So, yeah. The point is, kids have to learn about violence one of these days to understand that war is terrible. There you go. And violence. So, you know. Yeah. I think that's it right there. That's why we get PTSD, because we don't know how to deal with it. Because we weren't introduced to understanding it. But I feel like I could deal with such a thing better, even if the hard part would be if I was to deal with people I knew dying in horrific ways. And hopefully not disintegrated, because that's ironically worse. This has been my TED Talk. I like to open up important dialogues like that, and end them in a silly way like that. There's ice cream on the stone planet, guys. Give the caveman his ice cream. He demands carbohydrates. Yes. So what's up with that blue hand? It's just coming out of the works. It's just like, I am the blue hand. Gotta hand it to me for being such a blue hand. You know, there was a lot of games in the 90s about dinosaurs, but that's because dinosaurs were the in thing. Jurassic Park, you know what I'm saying? Although they were kind of in before that too, so I don't know what. Either way, there's a lot of 90s console games that involve dinosaurs. So, get involved with some of them dinosaur games, okay? Haha! But wait. What if I can't continue? What if there's something underneath? Aha! Behold. I have found the secret. Okay. Nothing to worry about. It's a secret level. I got nothing to complain. Except complain about my lack of complaining. Aha! Ooh. I don't know if I remember to get that. What I do know is that, I guess it's something that just happened in this level, but there's teleportation in this bonus level. That's the theme of it. It's like, ooh, neat. Yeah, I cheated my way into the shield again. Yes. Always a good use of my TNT is to grant me defensive powers by blowing everything to oblivion. This is my oblivion shield. I don't even understand what it is. That's why it's my shield of oblivion. We're expecting maybe a shield of Morrowind. That's stupid. You're stupid. Shield of Skyrim. What does that even mean? Come on. That's not a word. You're silly. Time to teleport. Teleport with the power of the teleportation device thing? I don't know. Maybe we'll accidentally run into Doom Guy and the demons. Which is funny, because I know there's a Doom reference in Jackrabbit 2. Very obvious, by the way. Gonna go up that way, get the ice cream on the bricks. Get your licks, they taste delicious. Oh, and that's how you pass the bonus level. Now, get me 40 leaf tokens, so I can spend them on your goods and services. Yeah, I'm just remembering. Oh, man. You know, I actually played Star Fox Adventures, and I can see why people don't like it. I was fine with it, but I figured out what my issue with it was. Actually, I don't even think it was that game specifically, but let's just say 2000s games. You know, I think this had directly to do with our need for the country's homeland security. I think 2000s entertainment, and this is badly timed with my adolescence too, obviously, but 2000s games feel a little soulless. Even some of Nintendo ones 2000s, which is why it worked really well for Metroid. But yeah, it's something I can't put my finger on, and Star Fox Adventures feels that way too. an emptiness I can't really grasp. Right? I mean, how do you grasp emptiness? Exactly. Yeah, during that time period is not a good time in my life anyway. So that might be coloring that.
Game Boy coloring that. Woo!
No. Actually, Game Boy Advance are pretty. Games are alright, but even that, I could feel it because, you know, right off the cusp of the Game Boy Color games, you're getting these, like, new franchises in the 2000s. And you're, like, playing the NES stuff, and just like, this feels wrong. This feels like I'm playing the future backwards. And I was feeling that way with Game Boy Advance also, because I'm like, okay, handheld Super NES games. And I was fine with that. I didn't have as much experience with Game Boy Color, which, you know, thinking back on it, I'm pretty sure there's good Game Boy Color games out there. I just can't find as many as I thought I would. Except I'm sure there's Game Boy Advance is pretty freaking good, though. In terms of, that's where the RPGs went for a while. And then the DS came around, and they're like, no, we're going to make a PSP. And then, you know, phones and the Switch happened. It's like, well, I guess the PSP was pointless. No PSP Vita. Screw us, huh? Dang it. No PSP stuff anymore. We've had it. Is there still PSP Vita stuff, by the way? I think we're overdue for something. Yeah. I jokingly call it the PSP Velveeta with cheese. A very cheesy system. That's why I avoid it. Nah, I don't know. PSP Vita. What do we do? What do people do to deserve that? Oh well. Oh, speaking of, you probably won't catch me playing. You won't catch me out playing Metal Gear Solid. It's a good experience, but it's again like actually it's for a similar reason to Half-Life. Huh? I wonder if Konami and Valve have worked together or something. Maybe they should. Yeah, let Kojima. There you go. Let Kojima work on a game for Valve. Let him try his hand at the Half-Life franchise. That'd be really freaking interesting. That's a good idea. Cut, print. Excellent take, boys. Welcome to the Deck Star. I wonder what this is. Couldn't be a Star Wars thing. It totally is. Hell yeah, this music is great. Some kind of electro funk. I love this stuff. It's great. Although the boss gave me a harder time than it was supposed to have. Luckily, I do figure out the easy way of doing it, and there is an easy. It ends up being easier than the episode 6 boss. Once you know the trick. But I didn't understand the trick because I was relying too much on brute force. Oops, my mistake. I don't know why the turtles in this level are excruciatingly tall. But okay. Makes it easy for me to dodge their weapons. It's very 70s, 80s in here. Oh god, it's too funky. Too much funk. Makes you wonder if Jackrabbit's dad was named Funk Rabbit or something. It's like, oh neat. Explode in mouth. They sure take a lot of TNTs. These are tough customers. These are the elite gods, clearly. Oh, hey, there's one up there that I can't get anymore. Ah! Yeah, but parts of this level is, if you're controlling some of the moving springboards in a particular way and you time it right, you can access an area like that one, which now I can't. Interesting, that. Oh, you know what other game has, you know, like, unique environments that gives me similar vibes to Jackrabbit? Hocus Pocus. Let me do that for you again sometime. It wouldn't take long. I would just be doing the normal mode because there's no benefit to me doing any difficulty setting, really. But if I'll do one, I'll just do it on normal. Why not? Shoot it in the head. Tell it he's dead. When there's no real difference between difficulties, I just pick normal. When there is, I pick hard. It's pretty simple to understand. My philosophy requiring the full game experience. without doing anything too unnecessarily. That's why I don't do turbo mode. You want to do turbo mode? That's your turbo problem. Turbo mode, turbo mode. Turbo jets. Jets those turbos. Eat shorts. Cool your jets. Bartholomew Simpsonite. Alright. Crap, what was no initial? Funny thing I find about The Simpsons is that, like, at some point when Simpsons kept going, the backstory for Homer kept changing to whatever decade was relevant. So the aging was very confusing with trying to update it. It's like, these characters never age. Oh my god. How are you supposed to make it relevant to modern topics if, you know, they still have relevancy to way before the 90s? It's like, what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, basically it's just like, yeah. At this current time now, it's like Homer grew up in the 90s somehow. Sure! Now I'm the Homer Simpson. No, I'm not. Not even close. Although I do worry about the stereotype of bumbling dad from time to time. By the way, I'm working on it. It's a secret, okay? No, for real, for two reasons. One, it's a problem I can't quite talk about, but luckily, I can tell you, it's not a prostate problem, at the very least. But it is something I'm going to have to do. It's something I never thought I'd have to do that I'm going to have to make work. Don't worry. I have a plan. I have a plan! The other thing is, Wolf is going to have to keep his children hidden. A completely different kind of problem that I need to be aware of. It's like, uh-oh. Don't go after my kids. No, that's too much. I don't want to go into that. But yeah, so I have like two reasons to be like, why is he keeping quiet about how he's making children? It's like, you know, it's tough. For people like me have kids for reasons I never imagined. That's actually a clue. It's technically a clue, but I won't tell you how. I have to abstract it. I'll just say that much. Needless to say, no one else would have ever imagined having this problem in the way I do, and now I know why. I know why, guys! There's gonna be a surgery involved. Probably. Maybe. I hope not. I'm hoping there's some medication I can do for it actually instead. In that instance, I'd probably be out for a while. Not that I don't want to be, it's just, well, I don't know. You know, it's not like as if my hands are the issue. They're not. So maybe I could still, like... Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Maybe I could still play video games in the hospital if it ever came down to that. But, you know, they'd have to, like, keep an eye on me and just be like, how much money would you be putting into that? Like... My dream surgery would be like, I'd be only out for a week, in which case, alright, cool. But for something like that, what I'm thinking is going to happen, or like something I have to check on based on what it was doing, I'd have to be monitored for a very long time. You may have guessed by how severe this might be as to what you think could be or could not be happening, but I do not wish to go any further than that. Part of it I have to keep secret. Part of it is I don't want to worry you any more than I have to. But then also part of it is I need to worry you a little bit in case you're wondering what's actually going on if I just fall off the internet for a little bit. Because it is not depression, thank God. I think I figured that one out. Or at least came to terms with it, so it's not ruining my life. Same with anxiety, as a matter of fact, but now I find a different problem. So I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna figure it out, and however much time I might need with medical practitioners, I'll work this out. Okay? It's interesting. An interesting find. Who could have guessed? It is perhaps this is the key to my whole life and making new life, so I gotta make this work. I'm sorry I'm talking about this. It's just, I thought I'd be more afraid than I am. That's why I'm still talking about it. I'm gonna stop now. enjoy the game, fellas. Could just be a funny memory later. Like, with the end of the year. Just be like, oh yeah, remember when I talked about that stuff? It was no big deal. So, we'll just, why don't we make that a funny footnote? That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. Man, there's so many ways I messed that up. I could have had a 1-up. I could have had a bonus chance. Gosh dang it to heck. God damn it to hell, you blew it all up. Yes, I did. I blew everything up, including you. Look at him run fast. You thought you weren't running a speed boost. Well, you get one today, right here. And we get the orange shield, right here, right now. Listen to the world around you. Grab the bird. Let him tell you his word. His word is law! Have you heard the good word from the bird? The bird is God and the law. Gives me an idea for, like, what if Judge Dredd was also the second coming of Jesus Christ? There's an idea for a comic. Make that work right now. Or just have him meet a Jesus analog. That'd be great. Do it. Do it! By the way, I like how the Judge Dredd concept is like, what if an anti-hero is actually lawful, not chaotic? It's like, oh, perfect example. There you go. I am the law, damn it. There you go. How'd you make fascism into an anti-hero? How dare you, comic? It is kind of a satire at times, though, so I think they know what they're doing with their writing. So the boss is not really a boss. Okay, so while you watch me mess up, let me explain why I'm messing up. So, monsters keep spawning out of that thing. Here's something I didn't know until later. The monsters don't keep spawning. So if you kill all of them, they spawn more. So what I end up doing is I leave one alive, try to dodge it, and then go in and destroy this thing. That's it! That was the trick! I just kept trying to kill the freak out of these bat thingies, and didn't realize I was just making it hard on myself, as usual. So, yep. Yep, I guess we can go to some dialogue about other stuff. I guess what I was talking about earlier? No. So yeah, this takes place somewhere well before episode 6, I'm sure, because apparently I have not saved the damsel yet. And yet I'm getting a close peek right here, and I don't know why that's happening. One guard got her just like, I'm taking this lady. I show force. I'm also a bodyguard, but I'm like a reverse bodyguard. I'm protecting her for my old reasons, for the boss. It's like, yep, that's the reverse bodyguard. Means person's in danger, not being guarded, but being guarded in case someone like me takes it. Boy, did I get worked up over this. It's just like, come on, I can just shoot really fast. It'll solve everything. I guess not. Well, put him on the stretcher, 'cause he's dead and is gonna die again. I think what's really funny is I still ended up getting the high score. So what does that tell you? Mark. What's your secret, Mark? I want to know how you did it. Curse you, Mark. I'm sure you're a nice guy, Mark. Actually, I don't know anything about you, Mark. So you're probably average. Don't worry, Mark. We're just having fun at the fact that I messed up a high score. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Turtles. You know, this brings turtle power into a whole new light. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Turtles are here. Turtles are weird. Turtles are there. They're not everywhere, even though it seems like it. Do you want some turtles? I got some turtles. Actual turtles. One's a really big turtle. The other two are relatively tinier turtles. Get those turtles, the turtles for you, turtles for me, And yes, they weren't my turtles. I just look after them sometimes, and it's just the case of they were named after the Ninja Turtles. Big surprise. And then one wasn't when they got a fifth one, and then 2 of them have died since, and now there's like 2 ninjas and one named Judy or something. It's like, oh man, this is the worst timeline. Well, at least it wasn't a Venus de Milo turtle, which was weird because Venus de Milo wasn't actually technically the problem of that show, except how they set her up, which is like, yeah, she has Chinese. That's exactly the problem. It wasn't that she's a lady. It was that they somehow overpowered her in ways that didn't make sense. It's like, yep, this turtle knows magic. It's like, okay, cool. But also the whole, like, you know, the way they did it was just like, okay, turtles are not brothers, so maybe you're not my sister. Let's force a relationship. It's like, great job, guys. Great job. No. Besides other things, the whole presentation was nutsos, so. Oh well. But yeah, I was watching, like, in-depth episode reviews by, what was that? Phalanges, whatever. I'm hoping he does more episode reviews of things. Kind of like those a lot. Oh well. Doop boop. Don't take me in. I don't want to die yet. Please don't kill me again. I can't take it anymore. Do not kill. Do not kill. Do not kill. No killing today. There shall be no killing. No way. I feel like this is almost the same exploit you use in other games when you think there's too many enemies, and they're just like, well, what if they could make more of them, and there's like a sprite limit, and there's like, aha! I think that's exactly what this is. Maybe that's why I didn't think about doing it. I also could have done it last time by just throwing my most powerful weapon at it and not worrying about strategy, which is something you can do in this game and forget that there's actually supposed to be a strategy. That one's on me. Dop. Poop-poop-adopolis. Here comes Metropolis. Gothamopolis. Can I get it? Can I get it? Hey! Yes, it looks like I'm learning. I'm learning! The learning is here! The learn train is here, boys! You want to learn with me? Good news is, when that side goes down, I can hit it from any side I want afterwards. Haha. Doo-doo-doo. Come get that side. Show you what's in for a fight. Oh, what you want to know? I'm a rabbit with a gun. You should know this if you were paying attention for the last however long you've been watching this. Dub-a-da-bop-a-dub. Did you just give me points for a perfect rating? No, you didn't. You're silly. Oh, she would beat up a guy with glasses, and now he's gonna go get new ones from his optometrist on the turtle planet. Uh-oh, environmental stress has made Eva a bit edgy at sign. She starts raising heck for Devin and his cronies. The turtles move her to Devin's new secret hideout where no one will find her. Which is probably where it was in episode 6, right? With the other battleships. Devin's hideout! Good thing we left that sign there, woo! No one except Jazz. All Jazz can do is push on to space, hoping to stumble upon the hideout. So Jazz doesn't have a spaceship? He's just been hoverboarding everywhere? I find that hard to believe. You are so wrong right now. Craig, tell him they're wrong. Dang it, Craig. Fine, I'll have to take your score too. But that other guy is safe. He did the Christmas episode. He gets it as a gift.